right here saying that. Yes. Oh, I love the way you say it. Hello. Look at her. See, and y'all got.
my sister. Shout it loud and clear and free. Let us join with you and all the gods that be as we sing as one, a voice of harmony. Bless the earth for us, our mother. Bless the earth for you and me. Bless the earth for us, our mother. Bless the earth for us and all humanity. Shine a light, hold it high, show the world.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we're good, Ben. Yeah. Bring me down a little bit. I don't want to sound like I'm shouty. I'm Michael Avery, and I want to welcome you today to Unity of Santa Barbara. It's my honor to be your platform host today and to be sharing the platform with the lovely Reverend Heidi Alfrey. And we're also sharing it with our band, Noreen Brokey, Randy Rico, Renee Martinez. They keep the vibe going here. And today's going to be a little bit different. We're kind of changing things up because Heidi's going to be giving us a white stone ceremony. And we felt that keeping the sacred sense and sacred vibe going from messaged into meditation, so you can hold on to that, because white stone is a very, very, very powerful ceremony. And so just be aware that we're going to be a little bit different. And being a little bit different, as you know me, when something speaks to me, I want to say it. And there's a question that I'm often asked. That question is, why are you doing this, Michael? You're 77. You should be slowing down. Aren't you going to retire? No. And the words I read this morning, something that George Bernard Shaw wrote that I think speaks very well. This is the true joy in life. Being used for a purpose, recognized by yourself as a mighty one, being a force of nature instead of a feverish, selfish little clod of ailments and grievances. Complaining that the world will not devote itself to making you happy. I am of the opinion that my life belongs to the whole community. And as long as I live, it is my privilege to do for it what I can. I want to be thoroughly used up when I die. For the harder I work, the more I live. I rejoice in life for its own sake. Life is no brief candle to me. It is a sort of splendid torch, which I have got hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations. Speaking of candles, we light the peace candle every Sunday. And we call for peace here and throughout the world. And we are calling for peace today more than ever as we move into this new year. We made it through Well, this is our second week. Yay. And we're doing well. And Reverend Heidi's going to speak to this today. The title is 2026, Nothing to Fix. And as I said, there will be a white stone ceremony. And now I'd like us all to remember and join me in this blessing. There is only one power active in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotent. Now if the choir will join me on the platform, we're going to start it off with a song on a clear day. And it is a beautiful, beautiful clear day outside.
Please stand and join us.
Please stand and join us. Thank you. And while you're standing, greet your neighbors. Spread a little love. All right. Beautiful. Thank you, Noreen. Shall we get, yeah? What we got going, Heidi?
Oh, yay. I'm so glad. Oh, honey, look at you popping up.
guess
Oh,
I-
my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the mentor. I think I'm on.
Your mic is live, dear. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, it's time for our daily word. If I think we can bring it back. People have a lot to share. There we go. Today's daily word is guidance. I follow divine guidance with faith and confidence. And it continues, created in the image and likeness of God. I have creative power to bring my ideas to life. I choose which thoughts to nurture, and they grow, and where and how to invest my time and energy. Like a sailor preparing to embark upon the ocean sea, I do not travel alone. I get clear about where I want to go and what I want to experience, and get ready for the journey. I map the course to my goals and make an action plan. God accompanies me as the wind that fills my sails and propels me. I hold the rudder and choose the route, but ultimately, the wind moves me. I collaborate with Spirit within the field, and I feel secure and brave, knowing I am always supported with divine guidance to rely upon. I move confidently in the direction of my dreams. The human mind plans the way, but the God directs the step. The Lord directs the steps. That's Proverbs 16:19. Now we welcome all of you here in the sanctuary and all of you online. We have been blessed to have viewers in many states and many countries, and we want to thank you for joining us. If you're viewing online, please leave a comment, and we have a free gift for you. Just go to our website, unitysb.org/free gift, and you'll get a surprise. And all of you here in the sanctuary, I want to encourage you to invite your family and friends. If they can't be here in person, we're doing a bang-up job. You'll see the guys in the back, and I'm often back there too, with the live stream. And our live stream gets better and better with each day. Now, we also have Oak Cottage Memory Care that views us. They take advantage of our live stream. Catrice is a member, and she tunes us in every day, every Sunday. Now, let's see, where am I at? Oh, you know what? Today is Friendship Sunday. Do we have any new friends? Anybody new in the audience? Anybody bring a friend? Well, there we go. That's Clifton. And he will show you to the welcome table. He'll answer all your questions, or you can talk to any of us, and we're happy to share more about our Unity home. Now, I think my monitor just went out. I've been in tech for years, and it never surprises me. It never surprises me. So our youth are all also here. They're in the community room. Susie has the youth ministry going in with the children, and it's a growing concern as well. And we are also, let's talk about prayer support, because we believe in the power of prayer. And we have prayer chaplains available. We got a slide on that. There we go. And yes, Catherine just stood up, and Peggy. And so they will be, oh, you forgot your shawl. And Craig. So if you have a prayer request, or if there's something on your heart you would like to speak with a chaplain about in confidence, they'll be up front. If you're more comfortable, you can drop a written request in the prayer box out in the breezeway, in the alcove there, going into the chapel. And speaking of chapel, we have our Shirley Campbell Chapel that's also available for your quiet time and prayers. Thank you, Shirley. Bless you. Love you. Now, let's join together in our blessing for the community. This space is a sanctuary of peace. Hearts are open and souls are set free. We grow in love and uplifted by spirit. Bless unity of Santa Barbara today, tomorrow, and always, in all ways. Namaste. And now the choir is going to return and share Born to Shine.
Thank you, Unity singers, Noreen, Randy, Renee. Wow, that was fun. Born to Shine. I'm Reverend Heidi Allfrey. I'm a Unity minister. I worked here during our time of COVID, which was very odd, seeing lovely people with masks on or not even here. It was a very odd time in ministry, but my gosh, we were still shining and we were still connecting. because this is what is so interesting about our wonderful spiritual journey in this human condition. The light that's within us never goes out. It's never altered. It can be altered by the way we see it and by the way we experience life. And we've made it through that pandemic that, as you will know, if you look back, it doesn't happen. It's really a very odd gift that we were given in the weird way of having to change things, every single thing that churches had to change in such amazing ways. So I'm so glad to see so many people back here, and it's wonderful to see new people. I met a new man in the parking lot, and I just really want to thank Michael and Susie and this AV team and the music team for just kind of continuing to hold all of this together for Unity of Santa Barbara. And thanks for coming. Yes. And our wonderful board, all of you that are on the board. It's quite a journey, this being part of a community and really showing up for it. So, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yes, I wore a few sequins. You know, it's a shiny thing, starting a new year. I'm calling this talk 2026, Nothing to Fix. Because I don't know about you. Yes, thank you. See, all I need is one. Yeah, that's all I need. Now, but we understand that usually this beginning of this year, why do we celebrate? Why are we Happy New Year? What are we celebrating? Right? You know, it's I know Michael's like, I'm sure I've got an answer to this. But we are celebrating the idea of a new beginning, of something where we can begin again. And I know many people will say, gosh, I hope it's not like 2025. But we understand that the idea of something new is not making the old bad. It's really the understanding of what is Spirit doing through me. So when we get excited or we say Happy New Year, it's really your own personal story of what that is. And we will be writing on this white stone today, your heart coming through as a word on this blank slate that doesn't have anything on it. Nothing about 2025 or, you know, that person you didn't like or whatever the challenge is. It's really your opportunity to see how it is that Spirit is speaking through you. And as we know, many people at the beginning of a year, what do we make? What are these things called? Resolutions. Yeah, I'm glad you don't even know what they're called because they don't work. And we can do these resolutions are often looking at what is broken rather than where we could have more of an increased feeling of wellness. So we know that resolutions really are kind of a setup for us to feel like something's wrong, and then they actually, you can't have a maintenance of that new energy with the story of something's broken. There is actually a resolution breaking day. It's January 17th. So if you've been to the gym a while, just know the 17th might be a day you go, why do I need to do this? Okay, so the conversation today then is 2026, nothing to fix, because there really isn't anything that is broken, although we can have a story of really being broken or something's wrong with us or the way that we can talk to ourselves often is less true than our Creator would talk to us. You know, we're created in this image and likeness of God, but often we don't experience these things. And really the people around you often can love you more than you can love yourself. So this conversation today is really saying, what is it about me that is valuable, that people are always telling me that I do well, or something that I really enjoy? Okay, so we got to get a little humor around this because it can get a little serious. So the prayer is, Dear God, my prayer for 2026 is a fat bank account and a thin body. Please don't mix it up like you did last year. All right. And so we're working with the idea of really not making it about the body or the bank account or this something we have to have that is new, the new car, the new house, the new this. Because as we know, the minute that you start using something that's new, it's not new anymore. So that will be a really very unhappy habit to be in, is this new. It's really actually enjoying what is. And if you looked in my closet, you would say, she's got a few extra clothes. And people might say, you've got a few extra of these things that you keep thinking, I want more, but at the same time, we want to release that is not being used. All right, but the challenge that we can get into sometimes is we can get really stuck on what we don't like, and we can talk about it a lot. So you might have heard this story before, but it's one of my favorites for the beginning of the year. There were 5 political prisoners that were scheduled to be hanged in London. They were asked if they had a last wish. The Scotsman said he would like to play his bagpipes one more time. The German said he'd like to gaze upon the Bavarian Alps one last time. The Italian said he'd like to hear the Pope's Mass in St. Peter's Square one last time. The Frenchman said he would like to visit the red light district in Paris one last time. The Irishman said he'd like to be hanged first so he didn't have to hear the Scotsman's bagpipes. And we might relate to the Irishman. He's actually the one that is kind of the story here that, I just kill me so I don't have to listen to that guy, right? And we can understand that sometimes our lives have become, rather than what is it that we would like to have in 2026 with nothing to fix, that we really are thinking that if I could change this, if I could change this person, if I could not hear bagpipes, if I could have this thing outside me change, I'm going to feel better. And I love getting older. My favorite part of getting older is that I've really figured out, oh gosh, Heidi, you tried that, you tried to make that person wrong, you moved, you did this, you did that, you lost weight, you gained weight, you had more money, you had less money, and the idea is it's really all within you. And so we can have temporary joy, but we don't want temporary joy. We want this long-lasting, what Jesus was calling eternal life, because what he was really saying was, this is a way of living that will be forever. Where you can set your dial on the frequency that really honors you. And we watch what we say to each other. And when you hear somebody saying, I can't do this and I can't do that, you can say, well, if you think so, I think you can. I mean, I still, every time I look at Russ, I can't believe, he told me he was going up to Alaska and back in a month, and I was like, Peggy, we remembered that meal where we were looking at each other like, okay, we really like you. Can you like you? Do you really need to do that? So, but people have these ideas that they want to do, and there's a way of holding people in a higher vibration, which I wasn't doing at that moment. I didn't really know if that was going to work out for you, Russ, but it did. And so there's this experience of allowing people to follow their dream. This song you all sang, which I love, the On a Clear Day, let's see, I'm never going to say this as an affirmation. The glow of your being outshines every star. I wonder if we could use that as an affirmation. The glow of my being outshines every star. Let's say it together. The glow of my being outshines every star. Just for something in the morning to say. Right? Because as we start to recognize, wow, the glow of my being is not here if I don't connect with it. What is that's in me? And when you're feeling like you're becoming your own best friend, right? Because this life somehow has us really rearranging ourselves so you might like me or you may approve of me and you see me and it's really the opportunity to go within and saying, am I really believing these things about myself? So we're looking at the word new. N-E-W, that we want to be willing, and I want you to reflect on this a bit, something that I would like to see in my life is something different. And it should not be a punitive thing. It should be, maybe I do want more time to read, or I do want more time to spend with certain grandkids or friends, or to hike, or whatever the thing is that we really want to be a very gentle way to allow this word or this theme to come forward. It's almost a taking away rather than an adding to. The Tao Te Ching says, to attain knowledge, you must learn something. To gain wisdom, you must unlearn something. And there's so much to unlearn when it comes to your own life. You were coming up to me talking about a meditation retreat. I went on a meditation retreat over New Year's, which is really different. The Buddhists weren't wearing any sequins. Nope, not a sequin for as far as you could see. Because the thing around this, this newness, this new year, isn't really celebrating on the outside. It's celebrating on the inside. And it might be a whole different way of seeing yourself, not as a person that's got to strive and make something happen, but really to allow something. Jesus, when he would talk to people, he was always helping them to see something bigger in them. He said, whoever has ears, let them hear what Spirit says to the churches. To the ones that are victorious, I will give some of the hidden manna. I'll also give a person a white stone with a new name written on it, known only to the one that receives it. So part of the white stone experience, this was given to people when they were released from prison. And so this is to write a new word, a new name, a new way of seeing yourself. And we are in our own prisons of our thoughts, of our ways of experiencing ourselves. And the reason that things stay the same is because I haven't learned how to see myself differently. I thought I wanted a partner, I thought, for years and years. And I couldn't understand really why, love seemed difficult. It's not difficult with my friends, but it seemed difficult. And I realized I had to learn to receive love. I had to learn to kind of sit still while somebody was being really kind to me. And I didn't have much nurturing as a kid. And so, I don't know, I was kind of pushing people away. And I didn't really plan on saying this, but a man has come into my life who's the nicest guy. And I had to get used to somebody being really, really nice to me. It was like, oh. And it was interesting, my mom, actually, with my mom passing, weirdly enough, I was more open. My mom and I, she was a very nice lady, but she was really critical. And so when she passed, there was something that kind of released some of that criticalness I had of myself in really an interesting way. And then here comes this person who's very kind. I keep trying to tell him he should go away, but so far he still wants to hang around. But it's really a fascinating journey to see that it was all me all the time. So if I am really wanting to experience more love in my life, what is it about myself I might love a little more? What is it about myself I might be kinder to me around? I started this program called A Culture of Kindness, and it is truly your own kindness to yourself. If you'll notice sometimes, especially parents, that you might do things for everybody and you're sort of last on your list. I get that. I've had some health challenges, which is not, I got the flu. I don't have the flu anymore, but I have this kind of tummy thing that I wake up with in the morning. And instead of going, oh gosh, how can I be kinder to my body? I'm like, why do I have this? And why do I have to do? What's wrong? And why can't I figure this thing out? And I realized, oh gosh, so maybe on my stone, I might write something like health or kindness or a sense of, I don't know, maybe a surrender to something that the higher wisdom. Again, there's nothing to fix. Maybe there's something to learn. Maybe there's more of a gentleness. If you're writing the word, let's say the word trust comes up for you. This is what I found in a magazine around trust. It says, can I be trusted? Is my word my bond? Does my smile cover something that I'm afraid to face? Can I be counted on to deliver? Right, so because we see that when we say something to ourselves, yesterday I was going to go to urgent care, but no, I was way too busy doing all these kind of things. And today I'm going to go this afternoon and just, because I need to. But the point is, can I be trusted? Can I be trusted to take care of me? Can you be trusted to take care of you? And so the word that comes up is really your own internal journey with yourself. And it should be a little uncomfortable. Like, wow, I do put myself at the bottom of the list. Wow, I do not do these kind of restful activities. Do you know a nap is like the best thing you could do, right? I mean, in most people, a nap seems a little frivolous or seems, but do you all celebrate your naps? Come on. Yeah, I know, they're the best, right? And I love it. And who else loves it? My dog. Oh, yay, she's laying down. Let's all snuggle up here. So this is where, nap might be on your stone, or rest, because this is not a culture that celebrates rest and quiet and peace. Well, peace we're working on, right? But it comes from inside. So I want to tell you that what might come up on your stone, and certainly all of our spiritual masters were teaching it, that when there's an irritant in your life, it really is for you to understand it better. That oyster gets that grain of sand and gets busy making a pearl, right? So I had an irritant. Yes, just one, never more than one. No, you get them all day. The person that cuts you off, you go by and something in your garden has died, or somebody's not feeling well, or however. So I live on a street. I love my neighborhood. It's quiet, little dogs, little kids, little people, all things. And then we have one long street. It's a great street for walking, but it seems like some of the younger children in the area are really big on their e-bikes. So they do a wheelie down one of them. There's a wheelie, the other one's filming him, and I'm out walking my dog, and the peaceful minister that I am, and I'm just kind of, So they came by me once, and I said, isn't there another place you all could do this? And something else, I said, this is not really, do you think you're bringing good to the neighborhood? Because all young kids love to hear that. And I'm just talking. I took a little video, and then he's videoing me with his big sun hat. I look like, the flying nun or something. And it's hilarious. But I'm just walking saying, well, I don't know, but I'm going to check into the rules. And I came home, and I still felt yucky, right? And I thought, which is what I'm going to invite you into, these irritants in life are really for me to think of, to go see what are our rules, and how could I, if I need to do something and get involved with these kids being, whatever, hoodlums. It is not about the attack of the situation. It's about understanding, why am I upset? What can I do? And coming at it from a calm place rather than reaction. So I'm inviting you, if you're reactive about something or some situation, that there's something in you that's going to be healed, that it's asking you to go deeper. And I know that when I was a teenager, I wasn't like a little rule follower person either. So, it's part of having compassion for the process. In fact, one of the kids said, we're just being kids. Like, yeah, all right. But clearly I've lost every bit of kidhood I ever had. But it's when I went in, I went, wow, that's another opportunity to say, life is what it is. Things are happening. Phenomena is going on. And yes, I'd like for that not to be happening, but there's something, maybe there's going to be new rules around all this kind of stuff at some point, the e-bikes and the kids but I am to ruin my day over something, doesn't give me my life. It really is an opportunity to maybe compassion but the idea is about fighting is never the way to resolve anything, and we know that. An eye for an eye makes everybody blind. So as we're reading in this new year, let's say there's nothing to fix. There is only more kindness, compassion, insight, willingness to be this spiritual being, to really let God show up through us, and to practice when you're in the line, in the 10-item line, and somebody has a grocery cart full of stuff. You just, really, what's the deal? Is there something bigger in me? Because there always is. There always is. So I invite you, we're going to kind of move on into this period here. I'd like you all to put your stone in your hand. All right, thank you for these bags and the pens. Does everybody have a stone? Okay, well, raise your hand. We have these wonderful, wonderful ushers. And I will tell you, thanks for this bag. This was such a good idea. This is usually the service of the tinkling stones, because everybody's dropping them, usually. So I'm very happy about this little bag. Feeling the love. Thank you, Noreen. It always sounds better with So because we are participating in this together for the softness to come through, for the ease. And Noreen, if you could play one of you have that beautiful instrument that you play. So this white stone is an ancient ritual. Back in the time when Jesus was teaching and someone served time in prison or bondage of any kind, they were given a white stone when they were released. And each of us comes from bondage today, and we're being given a white stone to signify our freedom, our spiritual freedom. I'd like you to reflect on what it is that certainly feels inspirational, but also what might feel a little confusing or unclear, that is just as valuable. So when Jesus is saying to anyone that has ears can hear, our level of interest is what he's saying. Are we engaged in this life of ours? The ear is not referring to the outer ear, but the ear of the soul, which is within each of us. This refers to the ear that hears the still small voice as it whispers to us. And we develop this inner listening quality by getting out of our head or our intellect and connecting with our heart through this time of sitting quietly together. And we feel grateful for everyone here because your energy uplifts my energy, and my energy uplifts your energy. Metaphysically, this stone with no mark on it represents victory, joy, purification. We receive the hidden mana, our full potential, by consciously surrendering, letting go of what no longer serves us, that which we released. If you participated in the burning bowl, anything that you are releasing now has created this space. And by continuing our spiritual journey, denial and affirmation, we remember, I am, God is. I am, God is. We surrender and allow Spirit to speak to us in the silence. We make space for unlimited possibilities to become manifest in our lives. In creating a space in our consciousness, we open ourselves to unlimited possibilities. That peacemaker that doesn't quite know how to resolve the situation, but we ask for guidance. So we keep our eyes closed, just be with God within. And we'll give you some moments here, and whenever you're ready to write, you can open your eyes and write. I'll take 3 or 4 minutes to allow whatever wants to come forward to come forward. Friends, this is about ease, flow. So if a word is not coming, it is also perfect. You can be with your stone at any time, any insight. So we'll take another minute. as we close our time together, we'll sing a very familiar chant. I'm free, I am unlimited.
I'm free, I am unlimited. Please join me. No chains to bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains to bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains to bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now, I am free, I am unlimited. There's no chains to bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now.
Honey, I think it's you. I think it's you. I think we're doing prosperity. So I hope you, when you look at your stone right now, you feel a sense of, woo, yeah, I could grow into that. It's a very holy time we do when we do this together, and thank you all for showing up for this, because it's one of the unity rituals that is so valuable. And we are now going to celebrate our prosperity. I think that really is our... Okay, all right. Well, I also want to say that because wellness is the word that came to me here, I was going to do a Make Space for Grace soul shop this afternoon, but I'm going to go take care of myself and go get my test. So, yay, yes, we're already doing better. Anyway, so sweetheart, you come on now. You're going to, come on, get on up here. Yes, all right, here.
I gotta get my notes teleprompter.
That's right, that's right.
I think that we'll just move into the prosperity offering portion. We're going with the flow today. Yes, when we change things up, it makes us pay attention. And I'm paying attention. Yes, we're in prosperity consciousness now. And we are, this is the time we acknowledge that we truly dwell in a prosperity consciousness, knowing that as Charles Fillmore, Father of Unity, taught us, we shall serve for the joy of serving. Prosperity shall flow to us and through us in unending streams of plenty. We affirm this flow with our tithes and offerings and give freely of our time, talent, and treasures. As we know that we are Unity of Santa Barbara, our spiritual community and home. There are many ways to give, and you can hit our website and you see Givelify and all of that. So, and the ushers will come forward now as the Unity singers sing, "Climb Every Mountain."
Every
ushers will come forward, please. Now is the time we bless this offering and these tithes. If you will join me, divine love through us blesses and multiplies all that we are, all that we have, all that we share, and all that we receive. And so it is. Thank you. Now we got a few quick announcements, and you can always find what's going on and on our website. And if you subscribe to our e-news, you'll get email, and it will give you all the latest and greatest. And don't miss out on lunch today. The Kitchen Angels have been whipping something up. I know I was given a list, but I'm not going to play waiter today, so you'll have to go discover it for yourself. Now, today Heidi was going to do her Make Space for Grace, but she has to leave, so we're going to reschedule, and we'll keep you posted on that. Now, mark your calendars. There's another event we want to plan on is the Divine I Am Retreat with Reagan Thompson and the Brothers Corin. It's on the 23rd of January, and tickets are available, and it is a time filled with music and just a powerful, powerful frequency that their songs, they have a company called Big Voice, and it's a foundation, and they give to incarcerated and people that really can be uplifted, and you will be uplifted. And last but not least, we've got a couple of lovely ladies here. Our president, Allison Jordan, and vice president, Jennifer Smith. They want to give you a little update.
Morning. My name's Allison Jordan, and I'm the current board president, and this is Jennifer Smith, and she's the vice president. We're just going to give you a little board update for January. We have a lot of wonderful things going on at Unity, and we continue to implement our purpose of transforming lives and inspiring people to bring a positive change to the world. And as part of that, we are launching several new programs in the new year, and one, as we've been talking about, is small group ministry, also formerly known as spirit groups. And our wonderful Michelle Hubbard is going to be coordinating all of that. And we're so grateful and excited to Michelle for taking that lead on the small group ministry. She'll be speaking on her Sunday talk on, I think it's February 8th, and giving us more details about the launching of the small group ministry. And she's been coordinating with Unity Worldwide on that. So more details to come, but the host training likely will be planned for sometime in March. That will be, if you're interested in being a host for a small group, otherwise also known as spirit group, please think about that, and then you'll get more details from Michelle. Next, some updates on administration. We have been on a journey with our bookkeeping services, and we're proud to say we have a wonderful new bookkeeper, and the wealth management team is doing a great job working with the new bookkeeper, and finance documents should be finalized and available soon. Related to that, we're working on a new database with our membership and emails and all of that, and I know we've been talking about creating a membership email list, and that is in the works. And so those two things will be coming together, and financial documents will be getting shared through that email list. So stay tuned, that's coming soon. The staff has been working hard on all of that. We have a Unity organizational chart, Unity Santa Barbara organizational chart. And Michael, I know, it was my Christmas gift. And it will be posted in the glass case of the foyer sometime this week. So Michael's working on that, but it's wonderful. It just shows there's so many, all the staff and everyone, so much going on, and it's really great to get a visual of all of that. One last thing is, very importantly, we've been working a lot with Unity Worldwide Ministries, and several key things with Unity Worldwide that we're working on. One is we are connecting with them with completing the required paperwork to start the minister search process. So there's a lot of paperwork involved with that with Unity Worldwide, a lot of documentation, and we're working on that. Staff and the board are participating in Unity Worldwide trainings, and they have a lot of resources and trainings, and we've been actively participating in that. And also, Michael is coordinating with Unity Southwest region, which is really great. They have a lot of resources and information that they're providing Michael and staff. Okay, turn
Thanks,
Jennifer.
Allison. Yeah. I love being up here, by the way. I get to see all your beautiful faces. How fun. I just wanted to give a quick update on the Quantum Living process. It's a coaching program that we are going to be offering here, and I have previously been trained in and was a Q process coach. So I'm taking a refresher course, and it just started this January. And so we've had our first gathering on Zoom with Dr. Gary and Dr. Jane, and Rima will also be a part of it, who was the founder of the coaching process. And it's a 3-month, pretty intensive program. They coined it not therapy, but awareapy. And so it really, yeah, it's really great. It really talks about like looking at our responses to things, and it's really based in shadow work. And so it's a beautiful process. We'll be wrapping up our training mid-March, and then we will be launching it here at the end of March or maybe early April. So it is a part of the integral ministry model, and I hope to see all of you in that coaching process with me eventually. So thank you. And feel free to ask questions after service. I'm happy to share more. All right, thank you.
All right. Now, if you'll all stand and join hands, and let's sing our peace song. Begins right here, right now. If you'll join me in the prayer of protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Have a wonderful day.